And welcome back to the news at 4. Late last week, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the federal eviction moratorium, removing protections for millions of Americans who have not been able to make rent payments because of the pandemic. An organization in Boise called Jesse Tree works to prevent eviction and homelessness in the Treasure Valley, and they are expecting an increase in demand for their services as people in the Gem State are no longer protected from eviction. Andrew Bartline spoke with Jesse Tree today and with the Boise City and Ada County Housing Authority. Andrew, how do they expect Idaho to be impacted by this federal moratorium getting overturned?
Kim, they both tell me times are hard for renters here in Idaho, and Goldman & Sachs researchers estimate 2.5 to 3.5 million households nationally are behind in rent. So striking down this federal eviction moratorium will heavily impact those who live in states like Idaho with no state-level eviction ban. But for those people, Jesse Tree and the Boise and Ada County Housing Authority say help is available. The Boise and Ada County Housing Authority saw the end to the federal eviction moratorium coming.
I'm not surprised that this, that this happened.
But that doesn't make it any easier to swallow for Housing Programs Director Jillian Patterson.
It is disappointing knowing how much it will impact the people who it was truly protecting.
The Supreme Court ruled Thursday the CDC did not have the power to issue a federal eviction moratorium, saying if a federally imposed eviction moratorium is to continue, Congress must specifically authorize it.
I think people are going to really struggle to find a resource to support them so that they don't become homeless.
I would imagine that we're going to be seeing more court cases.
Morgan DeCarl is a case manager with Jesse Tree. Monday, she hosted a pop-up event at the Caldwell Public Library.
We are here and have services to help the public with eviction prevention and homelessness prevention.
She says the event usually connects between 10 to 12 families with resources for rental assistance. The Boise City and Ada County Housing Authority say they've paid $1.3 million in rental and utility assistance since February.
They're still trying to catch up from last year.
Neither have projected numbers on how this Supreme Court ruling will impact Idahoans, but both agree the decision will only cause the need for rental assistance to increase.
People are spending more than 50% on their rent right now, and so that's just a hardship in itself for families.
I think we're seeing landlords right now who, some of them, they don't want to evict, but they have bills they have to pay. They have to cover their expenses.
We'll have a link over to Jesse Tree's rental assistance resources on our website, and additionally link over to Boise City and Ada County's Housing Authority's Emergency Rental Assistance Program too. Both say they work directly with landlords and encourage landlords to refer tenants that maybe have some trouble paying and that need some assistance.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I certainly can understand, as she said, where the landlords are coming from. They need to be able to pay their bills, but gosh, my heart goes out to renters in need right now. All right, Andrew, thank you.